Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So we're underway for the second half.
Coming on to replace him is number 11.
And that's another good win of the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Triol. Nepal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Rice, he's got away. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a shot! Deco. De Bruyne. Davis. They've won a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
De Bruyne plays it short. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Real chance! And a neat finish. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Knocks it into space. Rodri. Koundé. Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Rice. Cucurella. Now it's James Rodriguez. Neymar. It's a shot, surely! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nepal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Koundé. It's not an especially good pass, that. Davis. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rodri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ambitious ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rodri. And it's Davis. And he's managed to get free. And this is Deco. Oh, shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Deco clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Nepal have their third corner.
Number 22. Deco. Coming on the field. Number 23. Yankola. Number 10. Danny Olmo.
They've played it short. Now it's Rodri. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Rodri going forward. Nice bit of trickery. Dani Olmo. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Rodri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe, nicely weighted ball. That's a good ball. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Ferdinand. Rice. Now Modric. And it's James Rodriguez. Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's well seen too. Rice. James Rodriguez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Modric. That's been slipped through. He's had a shot! Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's on it, can he get away? He's picked his way through. Yamal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Nepal get their fourth corner. Chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
2 added
Kunde.
minutes have been indicated.
James Rodriguez. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he cuts out the supply. And we're done. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Well, Shinji Ono normally plays in a central creative position, but he can be quite versatile, Jim, can he not?
Yeah, I've seen him play in more withdrawn roles or out wide, where he has shown that he's just as capable in more high-energy positions. I think he can play in defensive midfield too, but he's played out wide for his national team, and surprisingly his stats seem to be better in such roles.
And that's been won straight back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's worked it through. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that's a key interception. Shibasaki, that's going wide left. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played. That has found him in acres of space. And he's picked out the run. It's a promising position. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The pass has gone astray. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, such a clever touch.
Oh, really well played.
Ono. And it's Shibasaki. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. He's had it taken off him. And he was quick to react. Oh, what a ball! Picked out brilliantly. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they've got rid. "30 minutes gone. He's in a great position here. It's run loose here. Oh, good ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. No, that was never going to make it. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal.
Shimizu S-Pulse are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's on it, can he get away? And here comes the corner. Kashima Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's there to head it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Jermaine. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. This ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Shibasaki. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
鹿島アントラー選手の交代を知らせます。背番号40鈴木優馬変わりまして背番号9
Second period is underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He'll try from distance! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kashima Antlers have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. And a chance! Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Jermaine is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into the box. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Kashima Antlers have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's got away, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah,
real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And how did he not make it 4?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's made its way to him. Oh, robust challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looks a good ball through. Shotani. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Good ball, good take. Caught offside that time. And he's intervened well there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic.
Shimizu S-Pulse are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Spread neatly. Oh no. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Oh, super ball! Goes down, but nothing given. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh no! Oh no! And that is great goalkeeping.
Kashima Antlers really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bullish header! And that should get the job done. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Shimizu S-Pulse may be down, but not out just yet. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jermaine. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he spark a counter here? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! And he hits the net. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make...
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Yokohama FC are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. He whips it across. Big chance! Now, and again! It's there! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Yokohama FC have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Shimizu S-Pulse are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh no, what has happened? Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away! And they're threatening to fly away here! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Yokohama FC are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought...
Shot, surely! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Shoots! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've...
Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. Good running, strong and purposeful. Spread it left. That ball looks a good one. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Jermaine. And he shoots! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Shimizu Espulse still making a fight of this. That pass isn't the best. A corner it is then. Yokohama FC with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And can he finish it? And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, super ball. Oh, hang on. And that's a tiny finish. They're back within reach. Shimizu Espulse may be down, but not out just yet. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shimizu Espulse have scored 2 quick goals here and have restored some sort of respectability. That's been cut out, well played. That signals the end of the first period. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Driving forward. Oh, that's a key interception. He's a sharp little ball here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper...
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. It's their second corner of the game. That's an excellent interception. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pulls out once more.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
60 minutes played. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in a great position here. That's destined for the flank. That has been cut short.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the chance for a shot! He's got a goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, well read, and the danger is averted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. No, that's been intercepted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's gone looking for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's made its way to him. Shimizu Espulse very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
清水エスパルス選手の交代をお知らせします。
Shimizu Espulse can make their change now with a break in play. Great vision.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And the goalkeeper's got a good... Oh, he's trying it! A real chance and a real let-off. And the number on the board is 3. Can he get on the end of this? That's the end. Shimizu Espulse can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just...
And the shot! Here's Shiro. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a goal kick. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Near Shiro, just eases him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Jermaine. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Quarter of an hour played. That is ended up in no man's land. Neither side yet able to find the net. Shiotani. And it's Shiotani. Space for him to turn and look. Aims beyond the defence.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
There's the shot! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Shonan Belmare have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He won't be happy with that one.
Shimizu S-Pulse are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shiotani. Pass somewhat off target. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Jermaine. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ambitious ball here. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's good running with the ball. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've...
Chance! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Araki, that's been slipped through. And he was quick to react.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now this could be a chance. Long ball looking to counter. Now he's off and running. No joy this time. Now he's got space here. But that has not gone well. Miyashiro, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now there's a fine ball. But he's well positioned here. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Cross to the back post. And he shoots! Well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. Real. And that is all they have time for. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So, into the second half.
Shimizu Esples can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's got the... And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shonen Belmare with the corner, there first. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Shimizu Esples are looking to go forward now. He's cut it out. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for a real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's where it came from. Shot... Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
背番号34山田大翔変わりまして背番号18ファビアン・ゴンザレス以上の選手が入ります。
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, played right into his path. That's put paid to the danger. Shimizu Esples, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's a promising position. That's going across goal. And that's the keeper's ball. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's well spotted. Higashi. Shotani. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
湘南ベルマーレ選手の交代を知らせします背番号10
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
ケン
He's beat, shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
背番号
He's
77
quick to and again.
以上の選手が入り
Oh,
ます
and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Knocks it into space. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's a key interception. And now they can clear their lines. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's picked his way through. Great chance! It's a goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Threads one in. That is good alertness. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. And smartly reclaimed. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Succumbs to the pressure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. Oh no, this does not look good. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Shirtani just eases him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shimizu Espulse with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He won't be happy with that one. Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, that's been intercepted. Shimizu Espulse still without a single shot on target. And he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? Shirtani. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Driving on and making good progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. And he skips past his man. No, there's no going past him this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he spark a counter here? Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. So what can they make of this? Jermaine. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has not gone well. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing.
Kashima Antlers couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Shirtani aims beyond the defence.
There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. Oh, just a keeper now! And he shoots! There it is! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. One sweep, and that is all they have time for. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Shimizu S-Pulse unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Rio Germain really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's managed to gift it back. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he cuts out the supply. Shirtani. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Is there any support? And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shirtani. Threads one in towards the back stick.
清水エスパルス、選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号13、ジャーメイン・リョウ。背番号3、
Shimizu S-Pulse do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
背番号51、住吉ジェラニー・ショーン。以上の選手が入ります。
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Well, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. And that looks a decent ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can clear their lines. And now the breakaway. And it's made its way to him. The most accurate pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Deftly away. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Out towards the flank. He slings it in. And a header! And that's a tidy finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Shimizu Espulse leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Shirtani. Good ball, good take. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Shimizu Espulse really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's another chance! Oh, good finish! We thought they were done, but never say never! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he was quick to react.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found the way through. Chance to deliver. Cleared without hesitation. Shimizu Espulse with the corner, there first. He leaps for it! It's in! And we have liftoff! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Omiya Ardija finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he was quick to react. Now this could be a chance. And he stands tall, impenetrable. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was alert to it. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Shimizu Espulse leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Jermaine.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Omiya Ardija definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. This looks promising. No, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Jermaine. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Miyashiro. And he's running through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. He's had a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief.
Shot, surely! It's in! Into the lead once more! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Driving forward. Half an hour played now. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's delightful. And he's managed to get free. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's on it, can he get away? Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he spark a counter here? He's in a great position here. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Shimizu Espulse have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the finish! Off the post. Back in possession, takes a shot! That marks a high-octane end to the first half. Shimizu Espulse were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Shimizu Espulse claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time. Doesn't quite get there. Takai. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress, and the pass is intercepted. He has found a way through. Shiotani did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was a
decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! And claimed it back swiftly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Miyashiro has found the net here, of course.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Shimizu Espulse do have a chance to counter here. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, important interception. Takai. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
背番号10、マテウス・サビオ。変わりまして、背番号20、カルリーノス・ジュニオ。以上の選手が入ります。
And that should get the job done. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivered with swing. An audacious attempt! And that is wildly off target.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
That has not gone well. Jermaine. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. That pass isn't the best. Now, this could be a chance. Very nicely done. Good take and... Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this...
Chance! Miyashiro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Miyashiro. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? No, that's been intercepted. The final 5 minutes. Jermaine. Great vision. Now there's a shapes to shoot! Loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Nagato. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. This looks promising. He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. And that is as far as it goes. Shimizu S-Pulse can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. That has been cut short. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's had it nicked away. He's going for goal! Knocks it into space. Somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's the keeper's ball. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It'll be a throw-in. Still goalless. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. He's on it. Can he get away? He's had it taken off him. Foot in. Shirtani. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. It's run loose here. This might spell danger. Shoots! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that's another good win of the ball. Ball's gone out of play.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's picked his way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Jermaine. Passing is crisp and sharp. The referee has given a corner. Shimizu Espulse with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Shimizu Espulse are looking to break at pace. Jermaine. And he welcomes it in. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Shimizu Espulse go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Shimizu Espulse can really do with...
And the shot! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
The ball has bounced loose now. Can he get onto this? He is through here. Oh, well played. That has not gone well. No, that's been intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That is good alertness.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Jermaine.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Stood up well to him there. He's got away. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Time and again they are repelled. He's looking wide. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely aimed pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a pretty loose pass. Jermaine. Great vision, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's cause for mild irritation.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Could move up a gear here. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Tries a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's a throw. Another throw-in. That pass has been well intercepted. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And he was quick to react. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Just eases him off the ball. And it's made its way to him.
Rio Germain really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's an excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Chance! And there's a goal! And what a climax we have here! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Shimizu Espulse give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. That looks a decent ball. And a chance! And there goes their last chance. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, well played. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Shot, surely! And again! There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's the chance to counter. Really fierce, close defending.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found a way through. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get it through? And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Lofted in. A header! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter.
Goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Shibasaki, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Now it's Shibasaki. Oh, that's a key interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Sasaki. Mai. Driving forward. Now it's Shibasaki. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Sasaki. No, that's been intercepted. And that has put paid to that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kawabe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Space for him to turn and look.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shimizu S-Pulse are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Shibasaki. That's been cut out, well played. Can he finish? Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kawabe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great ball, and he's in here. That is great defending, so alert. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So off we go again.
Shimizu S-Pulse really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And they can counter here. Strong running down that left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good ball, good take. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Shibasaki can so cleverly bypass the press. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he finish? Well, that pass isn't the best. Shibasaki. And he's been shifted off it. Jermaine looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Cross needs to be towering header! And that's in! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Shimizu S-Pulse may be down, but not out just yet. The most accurate pass. And the counter is on. Looking for options for movement. Shotani. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the pass is intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The pass has gone astray. Oh, that's well spotted. He's in plenty of space here. That is good alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. Has a look and plays it forward. This looks promising. Great chance! It's a goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
清水エスパルス、選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号
Well, the two
37
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. All of a sudden we have a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Shimizu Espals may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's had a shot! And again! And the ball's come loose here.
Shimizu Espals really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and he's one-on-one, shot! He's having a shot! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's having a go! And that really should have been that.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. That's an excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicked it back promptly. Higashi. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now this could be a chance. That has ended up in no man's land. Driving on and making good progress. Well, played right into his path. Shimizu Espals needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Can he stop it going out? Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Kashima Antlers are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's there to get it away. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good ball! He's in a good position here. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it again. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A good play on the left-hand side here. Here comes the cross. And that's the keeper's ball. And he's intervened well there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Kashima Antlers really do like...
Oh, what a mistake! Space for him to turn and look. Brilliantly cut out. Now this could be a chance. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good ball, good... Tries a shot! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shimizu S-Pulse have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. This looks promising.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That is good alertness. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. pass is just off target. And he was quick to react. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's not got that quite right. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Soma. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to cross. Oh, that was vital. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Shimizu S-Pulse can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So, into the second half. Shimizu S-Pulse leading courtesy of the game's only goal. This is a promising build-up. And that has put paid to that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And beyond the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good take and a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Shirtani. Jermaine looking understandably energised after his goal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back.
Goes for a shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No, that's been intercepted. Just about up to the hour now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. Soma. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's picked his way through. Real chance! Oh, good finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Kashima Antlers with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Muscular approach does pay off here. He is through here. He's in a great position here.
Shimizu S-Pulse really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's there to retrieve it, and he's worked it through. That's a shade optimistic.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And we have our very first corner. Shimizu Espulse have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. That's an excellent interception. That's a look and plays it forward. And it's been played through. He's one-on-one! Can he finish? And no mistake. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
She shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Deftly away. Now he's got space here. It's played through for him. He's picked his way through. Jermaine.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Soma. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice interception, well timed. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that will be it. Shimizu Espulse illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good take. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, delightful ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Can he get on the end of it? Chance! He scored! A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Kawasaki Frontale finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that could set him on his way. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Good running, strong and purposeful, and he's got the beating of... And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And claimed it back swiftly. He's in a great position here. That's a throw. Great vision. Can he get onto this? That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had it taken off him. Shirtani. Looking for options for movement. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Shimizu Espul's clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. Jermaine. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There's a sharp little ball here. Jermaine. Played out wide. Space for him to turn and look. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's being shifted off it. And that is a little undercooked. Can he spark a counter here? That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Now here's the bullish header! No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Shimizu Espulse looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. No, that's been intercepted. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And again! And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Second period then underway. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's found the way past. They've got to be quick to recover. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Pinches it off him. That has not gone well. It's a promising position. Looking for the run. Threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Shimizu Espulse clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Jermaine.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Not the most accurate pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Just about up to the hour now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shimizu Espulse can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Tries to pass it through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Chance to deliver. No, that's too long. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Picked out brilliantly, shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Shimizu Espul's really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Aims beyond the defence. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? They've got a corner here.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
He leaps for it! And that is as much as we have time for. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Now it's Stojkovic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! He's got away with one there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
He's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past the opponents. I think he has the great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments, so that makes him stand out.
And his tendency is, of course, as his coaches have said, to keep things simple and to be utterly unselfish.
Yeah, it's certainly known for that too, and quite a rare gift in a player so technically accomplished.
Oh, he's having a go! Tries to get it clear. He has a look up. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? Decent chance! It's anyone's ball now. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Pete.
And a chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Kashima Antlers really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Stojkovic is onto this.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted. Kashima Antlers are a team that's fond of the low block. They short of Stojkovic! Superb from Stojkovic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Kashima Antlers are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through. Shoots! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Kashima Antlers are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, super find. Oh, he's one-on-one! Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been knocked clear. Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Stojkovic. Chance, surely! Yes!